Coming to you from an undisclosed location somewhere on the windswept plains of Oklahoma, I'm your intrepid host, L.A. Marzulli. Today is December 23rd, and we are on the trail of the Nephilim. Thanks for tuning in here on the trail of the Nephilim, and of course our very special daily UFO report. There is a hidden history that has been deliberately obfuscated from the peoples of the world. We've got video from the Axis Mundi, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But first, a word from our sponsor, Virtual Shield.
A new surveillance bill will allow Australia to spy on their citizens' internet activity. This bill gives the Australian government the right to disrupt private citizens' computers, hack their online accounts, and modify or delete data. Unbelievable. Government overreach and corporate trafficking are the top reasons why VPNs are becoming more popular. When it comes to VPNs, Virtual Shield is the one we use here, and here's why. Firstly, Virtual Shield is a no-log VPN. That means Virtual Shield doesn't store your search history on their servers. Secondly, it's the fastest and easiest VPN we've ever used. Third, they have a 30-day free trial. Folks, if you want to stay anonymous online, you'll love Virtual Shield. So you can try it 30 days for free, plus 50% off for life if you hurry. Go to virtualshield.com/LA. That's virtualshield.com/LA. virtualshield.com/LA. Check it out today, folks. Remember, 30-day free trial plus 50% off for life.
Thank you all for coming here. You got my fake Southern accent on. Thank you all for coming here. Sorry. Just having a little bit of fun. 2.8 million views. John Adams behind the camera here. He's just trying not to laugh out loud, but he's completely cracking up. Anyway, folks, 2.8 million views. Thank you so much for coming here on YouTube. Remember, if you want to see the Politics, Prophecy, and the Supernatural Report uncensored, you got to go to Roku, Bitchute, and Rumble. You'll get things there that I can't say here. But moving right along, we've been talking about America's Stonehenge. So the bomb was dropped on us when we were filming the Axis Mundi. I talked about that. I'm going to roll the clip in just a second. So here's the backstory. We're filming, Fritz Zimmerman and I, America Stonehenge, 4,000-year-old site in New Hampshire. And Dennis takes us upstairs. So it's Dennis is here, Fritz is here, I'm over here, and we've got a couple of cameras going. And Dennis Stone drops the bomb on us, and you'll see it in just a second. And there is a connectivity between all these sites that are global, and you're going to see that. And he had that map in front of us, and he just dropped the bomb on us. And Fritz is blown away. I'm blown away. And Fritz has said, this is the Axis Mundi, the center of the world. You will see in just a second why America Stonehenge may be, in fact, the Axis Mundi. Okay, folks, here it is from the film. If you want to see the whole film, shameless plug, streaming.lamarzulli.net. Streaming.lamarzulli.net. Watch the whole thing. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. This is my Christmas present to you, a little freebie, and it's just a mind blower. Check it out. Dennis Stone gave us information that he had withheld from other production companies who had filmed at the site. What you are about to see is revealed for the first time and essentially establishes America's Stonehenge as the Axis Mundi, the center of the world. There is a connection to other ancient sites thousands of miles away, and this is not a coincidence. There is absolutely no way to do this 4 millennia ago. We can do this today by triangulation in the air. However, thousands of years ago, there were no planes, no satellites, no surveying techniques. Who is the prince of the power of the air?
So again, we're looking at America's Stonehenge, and you can see the different lines here. These are tree swaths that were cut out starting in 1967. We already talked about the one that goes to the northeast, to the summer solstice sunrise. It goes through Stonehenge. Upon further investigation, we started drawing other lines on these avenues, and we just kept going with the line until, 1,000 miles, 2,000 miles out. As it turns out, this particular line going to the south, it goes through Machu Picchu down in Peru, right there. And if you change the scale, it's going to be up here somewhere. Yeah, right in that area there. You see the site pop up here somewhere. So there it is, right there. As you can see it. Isn't that amazing? It goes right. I mean, that's a couple thousand miles. That's pretty good. And if we go back to our place again, these are quite surprising to us, by the way. We're just taking these lines and going out with them, you know, and seeing what out there. Now, these are United Nations World Heritage Sites. These are pretty big sites there to do it. This one right here, going to the east, is our equinox sunrise. We're going into the Canary Islands. And I didn't know these structures existed, but they change the size, and you have to get in here a little bit closer and see if we can find them and show you the right place. We may have to shoot this one over again because I think we're off somewhere. Oh, there they are, right there. These are the pyramids in the Canary Islands. They're right there. And you can change the scale so you can see them, yeah. And it goes right through the center of those two. And until I took this line over there, I didn't know we had Canary Island pyramids. And you can see the platforms there, the terrace platforms. There's one there, and this one right there, going up right through the center of it. Now we can go back again to our place, and there are two more that are really interesting. I think as interesting as the ones we've seen so far. This one right here goes, and it is our equinox sunset, the opposite of the Canary Islands. And we go into here. Well, you may have to take my word for it, but it's Chaco Canyon. And Chaco Canyon is a big site, but it does go into Chaco Canyon. But we can take this one right here. And this is our winter solstice sunset. It's a pretty significant alignment. It goes to the moon pyramid at Teotihuacan.
Of the puzzle, which is astounding to me, that they track this down. Okay, this part here is what I'm going to show you tomorrow. This is where we're in the war room. But what Dennis Stone just showed us in the film was absolutely astounding. So there are these standing stones all around the property. They had no idea. Think about this. They had no idea that these stones were connected to anything until, which I believe, and I really truly believe, is the greatest archaeological discovery of the 21st century, was done by accident by Kelsey Stone, the grandson of Robert Stone, the son of Dennis, who you see right there, okay? He's on Google Earth, and he's the one that extends that line from the center of their site out to the summer solstice standing stone, and it winds up basically in the center of that center trilithon at Stonehenge, England. Unbelievable. Once they have that, they began to look at all the other stones around the area. You'll see more of this tomorrow. Folks, there is a hidden history that has been deliberately obfuscated from the peoples of the world. And that's why we are on the trail. Are you on the trail? Come join us. Streaming.lamarzulli.net. Streaming.lamarzulli.net. I promise you, your mind will be blown. All right, let's move on to our UFO update, and the reason for this is we had some blowback, and I'm just going to get right into it. Do not show the recent UFO anymore. I do not want to have you lose credibility. I appreciate that. The bell-shaped blue one, fake. It's a reflection in the lens. To prove what I am saying is true, look at the UFO in the whole lower part of the image. When the UFO moves up, the image moves down. When the UFO goes down, the UFO goes up. What does that mean? The light in the foreground is the cause for the reflection on the lens. Every movement is centered on the light. That means the UFO goes from left to right and the light goes right to left. It could have been made better to fool us if they had used an image stabilization post-production, but this is not the case. Knowing this, look at the video again as if it were a reflection. You will see it as an optical illusion. Stop showing it or expose it to let people know there are illusions or blatant frauds. I do not want you to lose your testimony. And that's from Rick. Let's look at this. So this, remember, we when the person sent us to this, I had a bunch of questions, and he came on the record with those answers, and I read them here. I don't think this is a hoax. You let me know what we're looking at. Let's look at it again. It appears to be real, but, I'm not there. It's a video, and anything, unless you're there or unless you see the original in the cell phone, it's really hard. Anything can be fake. However, because of his Christian testimony and what he was saying, I believe it's real. They went out and they recorded this, okay? And let's watch this one. So if it's fake, the part right here, watch when it goes away. Right there. Okay, when it's, and I get that. Let me go back here and look at this. This part here, the camera's pretty steady there, but let's look at it again. Oh. Okay, so have fun with this. So the camera is tracking it, but see, it moves away really quickly. I don't know. I mean, if you're an expert at photography or videos like that, you tell me. I think it's real. Based on the eyewitness testimonies. Could I be fooled? Absolutely. Have I been fooled before? Yes, I have been. I'm a human being. But we try right here on Amatrail and our daily UFO report to bring you the truth. What is the truth? I'll say it again.
What is the truth?
Thank you. What is the truth? If that's fake, I don't believe it is, but people can be fooled. I can be fooled. You can be fooled. We try to investigate. So the next one in question is this one. Let's look at that. And again, I have seen this type of close encounter of the first kind before. Hard to say. If you've got real good footage, if you've got a testimony, please shoot me an email, la@lamarzulli.net. Why? I'll tell you why. Because in our second film, which will be free, UFO Disclosure, The Coming Great Deception, Luciferian Endgame, Part 2, we've got a lot of the film shot. I'll be doing some interviews here. When disclosure happens, everything changes. Life as we know it on this planet changes. Folks, it's a free film. In fact, John Adam in the text box below will say, free UFO film, exclamation point. Right there, right next to that will be the link. Check it out. Watch it. It's that important. Something is going on. 2 Thessalonians talks about the great falling away, the apostasia, before the man of sin is revealed. What would cause millions of Christians worldwide to lose their faith, to apostatize, essentially? Something is coming. Jesus warns us that men would faint for fear from what is coming upon the earth. It would be like the days of Noah when he returns. Folks, wake up. Watch the film. It's free. I am working on part 2. I don't get back to California till January 11th, so I have time in our studio here in Oklahoma, and I will be working on the film. The house is done. Thank you for your prayers. We got occupancy on the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice day, 45 minutes before we went to the airport. God's timing was incredible, but we have occupancy. How cool is that? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. On the Trail of the Nephilim and our daily UFO update. Remember, we'll see you on the air or in the air. Thanks for watching.
Matthews, I've seen a UFO.
I've seen a UFO.
And I saw a UFO.
A UFO.